Before you spend 200 euros on an item that TikTok made you think you need, we need to talk. So, starting off with one of the most viral things ever that go viral again and again each fall, Ralph Lauren sweaters. I think you all know which ones I'm talking about, you know, the cable knit ones, but not just them, but also the ones with a little teddy bear on them. The main thing why you should not be spending your money is, first up, the price. It's necessary to spend 600 whatever currency you use on a sweatshirt that is produced in China by factory workers for 600 pounds. Yeah, with a cute little pet teddy bear on it. Yay! Another item that's been going viral every single year is AirPods Max. Obviously, giving your money to Apple is problematic, but if we skip that part, actually, they're just not good headphones. Their battery sucks, and for the price, you would expect better battery. The battery sucks. On a full charge, it lasts around 5 hours, and all my friends have the Sony ones. I do not know exactly what they're called, but they last multiple days, if not weeks. I even have a random one that I got in China, and she lasts months. I do not know what they put in that, but her noise cancelling is not that good. And I must admit, the Apple headphones have amazing voice cancelling, but so do any headphones. If you like pay at least 200 euros, you should get good quality headphones and not ones that die after 2 or 3 hours. So my next point is any branded perfume. So I'm saying Dior perfume, Gucci, whatever. If you're spending more than 20 or 30 euros on it, I'm gonna call it a luxury perfume, because you don't need to spend that much money to smell good. A good perfume is made by the smell. Any perfume can't be the only perfume in the world that smells that way. I have so many cheap perfumes. I just buy them in drugstores or any other store that's cute. But I also have some luxury perfumes, like the Chloe perfumes or Jo Malone, I think it's called. I don't use them that often because they're very expensive. And I can't tell, like, I love my Sabrina Carpenter perfume, actually. The caramel smell is my go-to everyday smell. I have it in perfume form, but I also have the body spray of it. I have never loved a perfume as much as I love this. And this was, I think the perfume is 16 euros and this was 10. And any other smell in the world, it will have a dupe. Before you spend that much money on a perfume that you'll probably not use that often because it was so expensive, go check out online. Just go on TikTok and search the perfume name and the item that's been trending for about 2 years now that everyone seems to have and that you really want. A digital camera. I know it seems like everyone has a digital camera. Even I have one. Even though I do not even know if this is still considered digital camera because it is so extremely fat. But this is the Canon G15. And I love this camera. I love cameras in general. So why would I de-influence you from buying a digital camera? So first, I've seen a lot of people buy a random one on Amazon. Let me remind you guys that quality is not quality. Buying any digital camera for, I think the lowest price you can go is 50 euros or dollars, whatever. You're not gonna get good quality with it. Your camera has, especially if you have an iPhone, it is one of the best quality phones ever. But let's not spend 200 euros, 500 on them just to feel better. I have this camera because my mom, her main hobby is photography. She has 10 to 20 cameras, and I asked for a digital camera. She was like, hey, we're not gonna spend that much on a random camera that you'll probably use for half a year and then forget about it, which is extremely valid. But since she already has so many cameras, she was like, yeah, sure, you can have this. And that's why I encourage you guys to ask any I was about to say ancestors, family, friends, anything, if they have an old camera from that time. Because I do remember as a child, I had this really cute red small digital camera because I didn't have a phone yet, obviously. And I love that camera. I do not know where it is now. I wish I could find, but I highly disencourage you to buy an actual digital camera. I don't know what they're called, but the ones when you search up digital camera on Pinterest, and these are extremely flat, they're expensive, guys, and the quality is not that good. It is equal to your phone. Your phone has one of the newest cameras ever, and that digital cameras from 20 years ago are not gonna cut it. If you want good pictures, you need a good camera, and good cameras are expensive, and you don't need a good camera if you don't do photography. So really think about buying a digital camera. Are you truly going to use that every day? Are you going to make your monies back, or just forget about it in half a year? Ovalas. I don't think I need to say anything else. Not necessarily ovalas. They're pretty cool. But guys, the reusable water bottle. Reusable, not every 3 months new water bottle. Another item that I've seen so many times on TikTok now, especially all the influencers promoting, is a red light mask. And yes, a red light mask actually do give results. That is proven. That's so many studies prove that. I'm not gonna argue against that, because it is true. It is going to help your skin, but you need to remember consistency versus intensity. If you go to an actual treatment, it's gonna do wonders for your skin because they have a way higher intensity because it's all supervised, right? But if you buy a red light mask at home, especially those cheaper ones that go for under 100 euros, they're not gonna be that intense, right? Obviously. And you need to consistently, like every 3 days, need to do that mask. Do you truly have that time? And does the small bonus that it does for your skin, do you really need that? Is your skin already fine? You just occasionally break out. That's completely normal, guys. A red light mask doesn't mean you will never get acne again or anything similar to that. And if you have that money and those funds that you would invest in a red light mask, I urge you to just book a treatment, because they are going to help your skin more in the long term. They're more intense and supervised and all that stuff. Next, we're gonna talk about jelly cats. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm getting blinded by like 3 lights right now and my eyes do not work anymore. But yeah, jelly cats. We all know them, how they look and all. And jelly cats, again, it's the price. And it's not ethical. It's produced in China. Do you want... I do not know how much jelly cats go actually. But for that price, you could easily buy an ethically made stuffed animal, or stuffed food in that case, or whatever you want from it. Especially due to the jelly cat effect, a lot of the plushies nowadays and cups, they look like jelly cats already. They're just dupes, but not necessarily dupes, just other items made with that idea in mind. You can find something that looks similar to a jelly cat, that has the same vibe that you want if you really like their style, and ethically made for that price. I really don't think spending money on something manufactured in China and just buying it for the brand name Jellycat is worth it. Now, next thing are those cute PJ sets that are Christmas themed or winter's themed, or maybe you think you're being responsible by just buying one with no theme that you can wear all year round. I have one of them, I must admit, because they are gorgeous, they're cute, I love them, especially the Victoria's Secret one. I don't have it, but I wish I did. But now I support having 1 or 2 actually, but are you gonna essentially only sleep in them? Because I can guarantee you have so many shirts and pants that you only wear to like lounge around and sleep in. Are you gonna stop using them just for these new items that you bought just to sleep in? I know you can feel cute in them, and I also feel cute in them, and that's why I recommend getting 1 or 2, and especially not the Christmas themed ones, because they're pretty much yeah, you can wear them for a month. But if that is given as a gift, I'm like, yeah, sure, that's actually cute. Wait, like a cute gift to give, a cute little pajama. But buying them yourself when you already have so much shirts that you get through, I mean, your old school shirt or an orchestra that you participate in, and that's speaking from my own experience because I have like 20 orchestra shirts that I all use to sleep in. So yeah, think about that. Even underneath my pullover, I have one of my sleep shirts, and yeah, it's just a random shirt that I got at some festival or something to sleep in. And those shirts, you're not going to use them for any other reason, to be honest. Maybe once a year, but otherwise, just sleep in them, guys. And now the last item on my list, which is something really specific, but it's some Summer Fridays lip balms. I see them every year on every single list. Christmas wish list, birthday wish list, things you need to buy at Sephora. Guys, it's a lip balm. That's my biggest shock in this. I honestly, lip products, they're a whole bunch. Like, we all have at least 20, but if you don't have that many, sure, go buy one at MAC or wherever you buy your lips, like even a Dior lipstick if you want. Designer lipsticks actually don't necessarily have a use, but you can buy them if you want. But lip balms? Are we serious? Spending 30 euros on a lip balm if we already have that many? This is my little lip balm cabinet. I do not know what to call it. I have so much Vaseline actually, as you can see, and I also got that big ass container of Vaseline. Vaseline is lip balm, by the way, just so you know. If you have Vaseline, you have lip balm for life. And all of these were gifted to me by friends, and I love them actually. Like, this little chromy one, and I love chromy, so that is perfect for me. But so I don't need that many lip balms, or like Birds and Bees. I love Birds and Bees. But do I need multiple lip balms of them? No. One day I'm gonna finish all of these lip balms, and then I'm gonna buy myself more Birds and Bees. But that's gonna be like a day far off in the future. And all of these lip balms, by the way, I do not know about this one because it was gifted to me. They're under 5 euros because it's a lip balm. A balm. God. And even if you say, oh my god, no, but the Summer Fridays has color. I got this at a random drugstore. Color. Or we all know the Nivea Blackberry one. It also has color. I don't have that one though. But the Vaseline ones, they have different colors. I mean, the pink one, it's very popular. But then there's also a brown one. Like, there's everything. We don't need to spend 20 to 30 euros on a lip balm. Yeah. So I want you to comment your Christmas wish list so I can de-influence you in part 2. So that's all. I'm done being the Grinch of consumerism. Bye.